Hey. Hey guys, it's Mongolian Mindset, and today we'll be helping one of our members find their personality type. As usual, you have to go into anything you're not comfortable with, but what you do say we will use to find your best fit type. From there, you can do whatever you want with that. Can you introduce yourself, please?
I'm Christy and I live in Australia, New South
Okay. How's life?
Wales. Good. I'm a mum,
Hmm.
so yeah, pretty busy.
Okay, so what got you into typology in general, like the whole space? What brings you to?
I got into Enneagram first a couple of years ago, and so I kind of studied that for a few years and um, landed here. Then kind of fell into MBTI stuff.
Hmm. Okay. What do you want to be remembered for as a person? Like all said and done, life.
Um, I want to be remembered as a good mom and um, someone who never gave up. Like, I don't know. Um, I don't know, just someone who was kind,
Okay.
I guess.
If money was not an issue, what would you do?
Um, Probably have a bunch of businesses and real estate and travel with my kids and stuff like that.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
would still want to work. I think I would go nuts if I didn't, if I wasn't working towards something.
Okay. Let's say if you could have your dream job, what would it be and why?
Um, I'm interested in a lot of things. So, uh, I just want to be an entrepreneur and maybe an artist on the side, just more for fun. But yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see here. Shelly.
Um, can you describe yourself as a kid?
I was very reserved, uh, didn't really get into any trouble until I was a teenager. Um, Creative and not very new to open, like not very open to new experiences. So it took I think my both my mum and my dad are extroverted senses, and they pushed me out of my comfort zone a lot.
Okay. What do you think is something you struggle with?
What trouble did you get
Self
in as a teenager?
doubt. Oh, as a teenager,
Oh shit, Shelly, you said
Sorry,
something
my
in and out. Like you went like,
yeah, I was saying what
um,
trouble did you get in?
uh, well, I changed schools and I went from a Catholic school to a public school, and it was very different and could get away with a lot more. Uh, I kind of lost interest in learning and hung out with different group of friends and started drinking at about 13 and partying. Kind of went off the rails and left school at 14 and just got a job.
if you could use, I mean, if your friends had three words, what would they say about you?
I'm always learning about something. I don't know. I'm always into some weird new thing. It's like, oh, you're going through this stage now. I don't know. It's hard.
Okay. How would you describe yourself then?
Um, Sorry. I think this is so hard because like I haven't had time to think about the
Oh, that's
answers.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see.
I was so tempted to ask if I could get the questions in advance so I didn't have time to think about
Yeah, but then that kind of throw it off a little bit.
it. Defeats the purpose.
Um,
So, what are traits you admire in other people?
I wish I could be more assertive. I noticed that about other people. They're better at being assertive. Uh, like stand up for myself a bit more. Um, and confidence. And also, I notice a lot of people around me at my job and things like that, they seem really content just where they are. And I kind of wish I had that feeling.
oh, you don't. What do you? Can you explain more on that?
Well, I just work in retail, but there's people there that have been there for like 20 years and they seem content and happy with that. And it's kind of like when I started my job, once I learned one thing, then I was like, cool, what's next? And then I learned another area, and then I just wanted to keep moving up, kind of a thing. And now I'm trying to figure out what's next from here because I'm not satisfied.
Have you had that problem a lot in life?
Um, yeah, I think so, but I've mostly been a stay-at-home mum for the last 21 years, so um, yeah, and like having little side hustles and stuff like that along the way.
Okay. What makes you happy as a person? What have you noticed that makes you happy as a person?
Um, I think I've noticed that I'm at my healthiest when I feel productive, like I'm achieving things and crossing things off the list, kind of thing. If I'm not doing that, then I feel depressed and like aimless, like I'm not getting anywhere.
How do you know when somebody's not telling you the truth, or or what they're saying is true or not?
Sometimes I can just tell that they're lying, but I mean, it depends. Like if they're telling me something that they believe is true, and they're not actually lying, then sometimes I'll fact check and make sure that, like, I don't know, some people are easy to believe just whatever they come across on YouTube or something like that, whereas I feel like can't, I feel like I'm not staying on track. I don't know.
Yeah, I understood what you're
Okay. What do you think is something that like you're really good at? Like let's say for instance, if you had to like market one of your skills, what would it be?
Um, I did okay with my art stuff, um, but it was too inconsistent. Like it frustrated me. I don't know what I'm good at. I don't feel like I've kind of really mastered anything, so it's hard.
What are some behaviors
Organizing, maybe organizing. Sorry.
Okay. That's actually good. So, what are some behaviors that make you feel angry? Like more frustration. So like when people are taking a long time to get to the point, and sometimes there is no point. Or when I'm stuck behind slow walkers, or when people are late. It's more frustrating than angry. And how do you respond when you get angry, like in public and in private?
I don't really respond in public. In private, probably if I don't get away from the situation, then I'll say something that I regret later. Like I can just be a bit harsh.
Sorry. What are how do you feel in social situations with people you don't know?
I used to be bad at it. I'm getting better at it now, just through work and being in customer service. It's kind of forced me out of avoiding people I don't know.
Do you go out and socialize?
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, at the moment, I'm starting doing like tapping sessions. So I just did some training on that, and hopefully start sort of marketing that and doing that online while I stay in my current job kind of thing. And then hopefully that'll take off and I can leave my retail job.
Let's see here. What's something that gets you excited?
Trying to learn like a new skill, maybe. Not usually. I'm not very sporty or anything like that, though. But I don't know. I get excited over boring stuff, I guess, like type stuff.
Types of what do you mean?
Well, like Enneagram and stuff like that.
Oh.
That's like I enjoy doing all that stuff.
So how long you been in Enneagram?
Just a couple of years.
Couple years. What do you, what
Yeah.
source do you use? You like Narangio?
Um, Beatrice Chestnut. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't know. I got so many books.
Yeah, I like her work. What did you
Yeah.
type yourself on Enneagram? Just curious.
Yeah. I don't know.
You
That's
don't
what I
know.
think I get. I don't think I know yet. That's why I think I get so, I kind of get obsessed with things until I figure it out, and I can't figure out myself. So because I don't know what I'm projecting and what, yeah.
Do you feel like there are like two different versions of yourself, like in public and private?
Yes. Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't know. What do you think holds you back?
I think I feel guilty a lot if I
Guilty for
try
what?
to do something, like because I'm a mom and it's like I should be doing something else, like spending more time with my family and things like that instead of learning about weird things or trying to build a business. I don't know.
Hmm, okay. Um,
And just not a lot of confidence.
why do you think you don't have confidence? Just asking.
Sorry.
Why do you think you lack confidence? What do you think is like driving that?
Um, I think I just doubt myself a lot. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just from past experiences or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can only guess.
Um, mm, um,
What are some things that stress you out?
Um, not feeling in control of my life. Like I have um, no choices, or like I can't solve a problem.
what do you do on the weekends? Like, what does your weekend look like?
I work every weekend currently, but I don't do a lot. I'm a bit of a loner.
Mm.
Did you have like aspirations to do something like when you were younger? And if so, what was it? And what do you think stopped you?
Yeah. I wanted to be an architect. And I think what stopped me is that I just changed schools and I didn't handle the change, honestly, and went from doing well at school to doing terribly. I think that was a big curveball. And even though it was only a few years of kind of craziness, I fell pregnant at 17. So it was like my mistakes have been very expensive.
Mhm. Um,
Not that, I mean, my children are mistakes, of course, but as in,
Yeah,
I definitely, yeah, it
yeah,
put me
yeah,
on a different trajectory
yeah.
for
We,
sure.
we completely understand you. We completely understand. Um, um, can you give me three things that you're proud of?
um, I homeschooled my kids and I'm kind of proud of that.
Mhm.
Um, and they're all
INTPs.
doing really well. So, pardon?
That's it. I'm guessing you don't have any INTPs. I actually started homeschooling my oldest son. I homeschooled him for the
Yeah,
first year, and well, I was working full time also, but I don't have
yep.
patience to deal with.
I'm pretty impatient too, to be honest.
Yeah, but
But
he was like, he would be such a pain, and oh my god, it was. I was like, all right, it would be just better for you and me if you go to
yeah,
school.
yeah. No INTPs. I think my son's an INFP, my oldest son. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I'm an 11-year-old. She's like so easy to deal with.
yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could have started there. Well, a
Yeah,
nightmare.
I don't think in the future I'll be homeschooling my kids. They gotta get You gotta take their ass out there. They get the no. I had to do it. You ain't no better than me. Hey, we got to set it up. We got to set the record straight. You ain't no better than Mercer.
What?
I'm ruthless like that.
I didn't want him
Absolutely
to be
not.
like, I don't know. I don't think I wanted him to have the influences I had because I did similar things to what you did. I mean,
Yeah, I think that
it's
was a part of it, a
gotten
part of the reason.
Yeah. Nah,
like
nah. They got to get out there. They ain't no better than me. Fuck out of here. You ain't no better than Mercer. Mercer did it. You could do it too.
what do you think the three biggest things that are wrong with humanity are?
Um, I think a lot of maybe just a lot of big decisions are made based on emotions in the moment. I think that our education system needs to be updated. I think it's outdated, and I think we all need to learn better emotional regulation.
If you could create one law and everybody had to follow it, what would it be and why?
Oh gosh. Um, I have no idea, but I would probably get rid of social media.
Oh yes,
Why?
I do because it's the entire planet.
Yeah,
Why would you get rid of social media? Why?
I think the evidence is just that it's ruining young lives. I don't think it's helping at all. I think it's hindering us as a society, and I think that we need to socialize more like we used to, maybe. And yeah, I just think suicide rates in young kids and stuff, I think social media is a lot to do with that.
What do you think about AI?
I love AI. I don't know. I mean, I use it, but
Do you have
I'm
concerns?
concerned. Yeah.
Like, what? Can you elaborate?
Um, well, I just think we're getting further and further away from like where we need to be going. I don't know. I don't know how to explain what what I really. I just don't think anything good's going to necessarily come out of it. I think it's going to make it's similar to like we're trying to be more progressive, and I don't know.
Okay. Um, what do you think makes you different from other people?
Um, well, I feel like I can't talk about a lot of things that I'm interested in to most people that I kind of know. I have to keep it to myself. Um, and it seems like a lot of people are really good at being present in the moment and just not stressing. I feel like I stress a lot about the future, what's going to happen. I wish I could live a bit more in the now.
So when you
Yeah,
talk about the future, like why do you have anxiety towards it?
Well, I worry about like
money and my kids and just my parents, like they haven't planned anything, that kind of stuff. Like I don't know. I worry about everything.
Man, you're very
You're just in denial still, huh?
like nurturing. It's weird.
Yes, and don't change that. Actually, I kind of regret stepping away from
So you,
myself.
Like I am pretty fucking cutthroat. I mean, I am like I ain't worried about nobody ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't worried about nobody. Yeah, fucking figure it the fuck out. I guess I'm pretty mean. I'm pretty like, ooh, that's too much anxiety worrying about everybody else. I feel like you can't make progress in life just worrying about everybody else. Like they got to put on their big person pants and figure it out.
yeah, my partner's like that.
If not, you're gonna live a life of hell. Like,
Yeah.
and then people, like when you think about people, like they always like fuck it up. They always find a way to fuck it up. So it's like even if you led them to the water, they will still find a way not to drink the water. And then you'll sit back like, I wasted all this time, and now your life's over.
Yeah.
Be careful. And then like people take you for granted, so it's like a lose situation, then lose for yourself. I don't know. Like you got to be out there getting it going. Um,
Were either of your parents confrontational?
Yes. My mum, super confrontational, um, and very like emotional. Um, my dad, he was just hard, kind of. I got along better with him though, because he was always the same. So it wasn't like I didn't know what I was going to get that day.
hmm. So it seems you don't like uncertainty.
No, I don't like it. Yeah, that's so true. Yes,
Seems you
actually,
do
that's a
not like
big thing.
uncertainty.
Yeah. If
Mm,
I'm going towards something and then it's, I'm trying to achieve certainty. And then it's really hard because it's almost like you can't achieve certainty in anything almost. Well, that's what
mhm,
it feels like for me.
mm, mm, mm. What do you think you're lacking to like be the best version of yourself?
Um, I think I need to get better at uh, maybe being more optimistic and better at talking with people and stuff like that.
More optimistic. Um, so you did say
Definitely need,
you say
sorry.
you're doing like the Enneagram and stuff like that. What
Yeah.
do you see the difference between this and type?
Pardon?
What do you see like the differences or similarities between this and like MBTI?
Yeah. I think um Enneagram is deeper. It's like why we're doing what we're doing,
Mm-hmm.
not what we're doing so
Mm-hmm.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I related a lot to the five, but I don't think I'm a five, so I don't know. The five and the six I related the most to probably,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
Did you say you watched Beatrice Chestnut's like panels? Or
like read her books and stuff. Yeah.
which which ones did you relate to most often, like watching them?
Um, Probably the five, and the six.
Um,
Do you catch yourself making like plans, like contingency plans
yeah.
and things?
Yeah. I had a business plan recently and I told someone and they were like, they thought I was taking a big risk and I was just gonna like quit my job and go all in with it. And it kind of offended me because that'd be nice if I could be more like that. But I was like, no, I just because I haven't verbalized the whole plan, I already have figured it out. I know what I've already considered everything. So it was frustrating.
Mm, okay, okay. Um, I mean,
Just gonna have to accept
um,
it.
huh? You said
You
what?
just gonna have to accept it, Mercer.
I mean,
All kinds of versions of.
it's just fucking harmonizing. Jesus. Ew. Sorry to say that. Um, fuck. Shelly, you see what you fucking make me do? God damn
Yeah,
it,
I've
Shelly, it's your
had
fault.
papers the whole
Huh?
entire time now.
You said what?
I said I've had her type written down on my paper the whole entire time now.
I mean, I had to sit and watch and wait. I wasn't gonna fucking jump the gun here, okay? Because you do understand that people in the video
Oh
comment,
yeah, they're gonna
Shelly,
be like,
you fucking up. You don't watch the fucking comments, okay? You don't watch the fucking comments. You don't watch the fucking videos, okay?
yeah,
Shut up.
I lived my life. I know exactly. Like I was right there, same exact thing.
So
I was
when
scared
I'm
to
going
say like,
to when I have to make the claim that I'm going to claim, I have to be very thorough because I have to think in advance, Shelly. I know you don't do this thinking in advance, do you? Okay? But Mercer does. Okay? There's a
yeah,
reason why I do the shit I do, Shelly. God damn.
right. That way you have to go back and do a video on it, so you can be like
Hmm.
T T T T, because
Well,
that's all coming
shut
out.
up. I wrote shit down while I was going. Like when she said organizing, I got TE, motherfucker. Okay? Don't think but I literally have to because she's an outlier. Outliers.
I told you, I was nicer when I was younger. Just a
Shelly, no
lot.
one cares. You're like a fucking a goddamn drill sergeant.
Scared,
Dude, you're like a
scared.
drill sergeant. No one's gonna like say that you're not. You're a fucking drill sergeant. I don't want to hear what you got to say. She's not a drill sergeant like you. Um, so so it was
Private.
very easy to see that you were responding. That was the first thing I wrote down on a piece of paper. Unfortunately. And then there was a time where you were talking about learning new things and having couldn't be like complacent and like having trouble while you was watching other people saying that they were complacent and you felt like you needed to keep on moving on. Um talked about like not getting anywhere, stuff like that. So I got you down for progression. So then that makes you a chart the course type. Um, I really didn't pick up that you were pragmatic besides the fact that like the school thing, but that can pretty much happen to anybody. But we did pick up that you are a TFI user. Talking about like your when I asked you like your number one skill or something, that you were talking about like
Organized.
organization. Even like when you were talking about like the social media thing, you went to the evidence that supports that society's going down. So that's a TE approach to things. So that makes you either a ISTJ or INTJ. Um, and
Yes.
I got you down for SENI. So I got you for INTJ here. But you're definitely harmonizing INTJ. Definitely harmonizing. I do not think you are normalizing. You're not creative, and you're not a dominant as well. And I think that's why a lot of people would mistype you.
Okay, that makes sense, kind of thing. Because yeah, I've been typed before, and I
couldn't understand. I was like, I couldn't relate to it. But the person typing me was really certain that that's what I was.
What would they type you as?
So, ISFP.
Oh no.
Yeah.
ISFP? ISFP. Who typed you by chance, you know?
I don't want to rat on them.
Rat on them. Was it talking with famous people? C.S. Joseph, Joyce Mead?
No,
No.
no.
Huh?
It was, oh no, I can't.
Well, yeah, I mean, just interested. But you do understand why I see Shelly here doesn't think in it far as advanced as Mercer does. See, Mercer sees these things very far in advance. So Mercer knew that this is gonna be people in the comments gonna be like, no, she's INFJ. Oh no, she's the ISTJ. So I knew that. So I was conducting more and more research on the way there. But Shelly wanted to just fucking just jump out there. God damn it, Shelly.
I'm telling you, that's exact. I don't know. I could
I
read an
don't give a
answer.
damn if you say somebody's exactly like you. God damn it, I don't care about that.
No,
I want the evidence.
where you are is better. I think you're probably happier. Or you like, I don't know, focus your attention on your things and.
So what did you not like about the ISFP when they typed you that? Like what difference did you?
I think I had a friend that was an ISFP, and she was really creative with like her looks and good at doing all her makeup fancy and stuff. And she was always accusing people of copying her and things like that. I mean, I could be wrong. She might not be, but I just kind of had in my mind, and also I saw a video on YouTube that Kim Kardashian was an ISFP, and I was like, "There's no way I'm an ISFP.
Yeah.
There's no way."
I mean, INTJs will surprise you too, so you might be careful with that. Yeah, they can surprise you too, dude. They can surprise you too. Very
I
surprised.
did watch some of Joyce Meng's videos, and I did relate a lot to the INTJ, but I just people think I'm a feeler. So even though I know that I don't make decisions based on my feelings, so that was the main like thing that I kept thinking.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would like say that like if you follow like the subsets, like you got the dominant. I mean, we haven't put our.
The wrong with the world was the decisions based on emotions in the moment, and then like that people need to have better emotional regulation. So I don't know.
Yeah, that was
I feel bad for that now.
Why? You're allowed to have an opinion. It's fine.
Yeah, you're allowed to have opinions. What are you talking about? If you're gonna do like a typing business, you got to be out there. Yeah, you gotta,
Yeah.
you know. But like if you look at the subsets from Dario Nardi, he has the dominant version. That's gonna be like you're more like kind of like me. Like I'm kind of like not no bullshit. Like I don't bullshit around. And then you have like the creative types. But whenever you look at them, you have to compare them to a pool of your type, right? You don't just look at like obviously if you were to take ENTJs as a whole, right? ENTJs have a dominant personality type, so they may automatically feel like they're in a dominant version. But if you were in a pool of 100 of those ENTJs, do you think you would be dominant, creative? So you got to put yourself like in a pool. So like Shelly's normalizing INTJ, she's kind of got a little bit more courage and stuff like that, more stern, more like nasty.
I was just terrified. Like when I was her age, I was terrified of like confrontation and like stepping on other people's feet and like hurting other people's feelings. I mean,
I've never thought about that. I've never once thought about that, like ever. Like fuck people. I mean, so I better stop before I get riled up here, and then get me canceled because I was just about to say something. Yeah, but I do believe most people are fucking stupid. Like so. Woo! People say, Mercy, you shouldn't say that. Like, God, you're such an asshole. Like, well, whatever. Yeah, you're harmonizing INTJ. That's why I would have you ask. So it can make you typing you a lot challenging.
Yep.
definitely make you a lot challenging. So that just means like you're a more empathetic version of the INTJ. Um, um, doesn't change much. As in like Shelly, I would say it's like normalizing. So like if people see Shelly, she's like the prototype for fucking INTJ. Like it's kind of hard to miss Vladimir Putin's daughter over here. Um, but yeah. Um, you got any questions for us?
Uh, what Enneagram type do you think?
Oh, me personally, I would probably have you as a six. I don't think you're a section
Okay.
six though. I don't think you're because you got you're a little more afraidy. You're more afraid
Yeah.
of everything. I'd probably nail you for SP6, but that's me.
Yeah, that's
You're a little,
probably accurate.
you seem to be a lot scarier. Um, like the sexual six is kind of like not afraid of anything, kind of like uh they kind of counter to the sin of fear. That and the sixes kind of like have all these contingency plans because of fear. Like everything is contingent. That's why you have so many contingency plans because it's fear. There's fear wired in that that isn't going to work. Like a person who believes something's going to work the first time, they ain't making a whole bunch of contingency plans. So you have fear when you made all those contingency plans. Like, oh, this ain't going to work, so I got this, and then if that don't work, then I got this, and then if that don't work, I got this. That's all out of fear of it not working. So that's why I nail INTJs for six every time, and they get so mad. I'm a five. No, you're not. Shut up. I'm a five. No, you're not. Shut up. It's so
Wing
bad.
five.
Huh?
I
The
think
wing.
sorry.
Oh, go for it.
I think I relate to a lot of the Enneagram, what they talk about, what it's like growing up as a five is the part that I relate to.
Mhm.
Um, just kind of like feeling overwhelmed by people and stuff like that. I didn't sort of get that when I was reading about the Enneagram 6 childhood. So I think, but probably shouldn't type myself based off, yeah, the childhood stories of the Enneagram types anyway. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
was the thing that I related to, and putting my foot in my mouth kind of thing. Like, um, I can be a bit sharp with my words and not realize that I'm doing it at times.
Mhm.
So that's taken. So more, now I'm also don't say anything a lot because I'm scared I'm going to say the wrong thing.
Fear. Fear again.
Yeah.
It's like me, I just don't give a fuck. Like if people just like people gonna take it or leave it. Like it don't matter if you do like you can live your life like Jesus and you see what happened to Jesus, right? So it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So fuck it, whatever. Like
Well,
take
you
it,
know,
or leave it,
Yeah.
karma comes and gets you if you are a shitty person. So
huh? What you
if
say,
karma
Shelly?
comes if you're a shitty person. So
The
yeah.
the shitty person shows up late.
Hearing
Nailed. Anything else? Huh? Anything else?
No, I'm just surprised.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you think we
Sorry
would
that
be?
it's another INTJ.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna get in my comments when I post this fucking video. Oh my God, he types everybody INTJ.
You know
Fucking,
what I think
Maybe that
attracted
person's
me to getting
confrontational
typed
parents
by
but
huh?
sorry.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, what?
you're like
What?
same time.
What you say? What attracted you?
to getting typed by you is, I mean, it makes even more sense now because it's the fact that when you type someone, you tell them why you typed them. So you're like giving evidence.
Of
You're
course.
saying this statement is TE, this statement is whatever. And so it makes me feel like I can trust you because you're actually backing it up,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, and that's why I posted videos as well. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I did get a lot better. I mean, you're probably like the 170th person we've done. How many think we've done, Shelly?
Oh,
At
I
this
don't know.
point,
I
close to
like
200.
we're probably approaching it. I
Yeah,
haven't
probably
counted.
really approach. I think in just the YouTube alone and just the regular people, I think we've done like 140. But before that, I think we did like 30 or something without that. So we're close to 200 at this point. That's a fucking lot of people. Jesus. Now I got to
Many
Snapchat.
Aussies?
Huh? Oh, we've had a
Many
couple.
Aussies? Yeah.
We've had a couple. Now I got to remember your face. So like when I see a celebrity or something, then I can be like, oh shit, like, she looks like Christy here. So like, oh shit, I don't have to do as much work. It's INTJ. Um, but or your voice. I like voice typing. Voice typing, I think, is by far the best. Like if you hear a voice and like you remember that voice, it'll come back and you'll be like, and if you know the type of that person who has the same voice, it's the same type. Crazy.
Have you seen Typvolution's videos on voice typing?
Oh no, I haven't heard them. I don't really follow this shit.
Oh, okay.
It's just like stuff that I've seen that works. Um, I don't really follow like other people because I feel like they don't get it right. And then if they don't get it right and then they're teaching you, then like you're not gonna get it right, and then it's just like so much.
I want to know who's watching all your videos. Who's like debating that we're typing people those types?
Dude,
Like, what types are they that they're like? Are
bro,
I want the
listen,
censors? I want all the censors. Like,
and
what?
you know
I
what's
don't
so
think on
funny?
here and ask us to type them
They,
because like they never show up online.
they, the funny thing is that people ask for celebrities to be typed, and they ask for the same type of person every fucking time. I'm like, dude, you already know what it is. Like, if somebody's in there talking about a vision, oh, my vision is my vision that. Clearly, this person's strong in NI, dude. Like, this is not even hard. Like if they go on, like people have like, it's like if you go to Arnold, bro, he can't shut his mouth about his vision. You go to Deion Sanders, he can't shut his mouth about his vision. You go to Kobe Bryant, he can't shut his mouth about his vision. It's like, clear as day, this person. Nah, NTJ, bro. So sorry, man.
And like what Carl Jung was saying also was that like the sensing types would be quick to or are more quick to dismiss theory and things like that. So like it would make sense that the NTs and the NFs would be like a higher proportion of the people that are interested in typology. So
And then on top of that, it is literally your choice to watch whatever you want to on YouTube. NTs are gonna watch NTs. They're going to click on the video. Oh, he's an NT too. Oh, I got so many similarities with this guy. I'm gonna watch. That's why I track so many NTs because I'm a fucking NT. Okay, so if I was an NF, I'd attract more NFs. It's not rocket science. It's crazy. It's like people have a choice on YouTube to watch what they want to watch. We don't put a gun to their head and say you have to watch this. It gets me fired up.
you know, maybe you're making them feel like they're less
God damn.
like no like because you know the NTs are like probably the lower percent of the population or lowest and
Well, I think it's bullshit. I think
they're
the whole
yeah,
I think the whole percentages is bullshit. I'm at the point to that I think the world is 50-50. Like 50% abstract, 50% concrete. I feel like at that point it's like 50-50.
I don't know if I could agree with that.
Shit, you gotta go out in this world. I go to the bars.
I go out in the world all the time. There's like, you know,
I
you
go
can
to the
tell
bars every
where
week, dude. I go to the
like,
bars
oh,
every week. Three night. Most of the time I'm out. What two nights at least? And I'm like, oh my god, this woman's an INTJ. Oh my god, this girl's an ENTP. Last night. I had an ENTP at the bar. She had like all these cut marks on her arms and legs. I'm like, oh my god, this ENTP is going crazy. Um, but like, dude, I mean, it might be because I go to the arcade bar and that's kind of like where weirdos go. But yeah, it's like crawling with ends. But yeah, that's what I'm getting to the point of. Um, I think there's definitely way more intuitives than people put on. Seriously. Like almost every like chick I meet that's like a lawyer or a doctor or something seems to be like a fucking INTJ woman. And they're very like hard pressing me all the time. I'm like, woman, get out of here. But sorry, Christy. You got anything else you want to ask?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Glad. I hope to see you in the community and good luck on your Enneagram and typology journey.
Yeah, thanks
If you
heaps.
need anything. Thank you. You have a good day. And Shelly,
All right,
goddamn, be on
awesome.
time next time.
See ya.
Bye bye.
I'll try. Not.